Hello, this is BJ and I am back with a really cute card that I want to show you, and it's just in time for Father's Day. Although this one says happy birthday, I'm going to show you how to do this with this cute little sail away stamp set that is in the Occasions mini catalog. It's a single stamp set, so it's great for those guy cards. You're just going to, I think, really like this card. So let's get started. So here is our single stamp. I'm going to get that out. And the what I have for pieces here is I have the vellum, and this is the Vellum Cardstock. I like this because it's a little bit thicker than the vellum paper. And then I've got one of our craft pads. Now you'll know that you can actually ink your own craft pad in the Stampin' Up catalog, and you can buy them in the little cute little spots, which I didn't get out to show you. So I'm just going to go ahead and ink this up, and with this I'm just going to turn it over so that I can see that I'm kind of getting it inked up evenly. Remember, the craft stamp pads are, they stay wet a little bit longer. It's a pigment ink, and it's made to stamp on your fabrics because it'll sink into the fabric a little bit, and it's also made to emboss. So in my powder pal here I have some clear embossing powder, and I'm just going to cover that with over my image, flick it off here a little bit, a little extra right there, and then I'm going to go ahead and heat set this. So here's my embossing gun. Isn't that cool? I always love embossing. So much fun. It kind of gives you that wow factor. There we go. And by the way, just so you know, the Stampin' Up embossing gun, love it. It is actually a higher wattage. It's kind of like when you buy a microwave, you know, you look at the wattage. This one is just, it's kind of just the bomb. It's the one that you kind of have to have, in my opinion. So here's our embossed image. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to actually turn it over, and if you look closely at the finished card, you'll see that here and here you kind of see just a little bit different color there. So what I have here is our stylus tool, and this is actually on the retired list. So $2.50. I love it for ribbon and different things, and I use it with this technique a lot. So what I'm doing is I'm actually just kind of discoloring the paper by turning it over onto my foam pad that I use when I'm with my poker tool. I know that's not the technical name, but I just like the poker tool. It's called the paper piercing tool. So here we go, almost done. Can you see that? I hope you can. So can you see how it's whiter there? And then if you look on the front, you can really see how that kind of makes a difference. Just makes that image just pop just a little bit. So again, the other thing that I use this tool for, $2.50, you can order it through the end of June, is poking ribbon through cards. So to me, it's gonna stick around in my stash of things. So now I'm going to back this with a little bit of Bashful Blue, and when you put adhesive on vellum, you're going to notice that it sticks through a little bit. So what I like to use is the glue dots, and I just kind of strategically place them in areas where they're not going to shine through quite as much. Put another one right there, and center this. There we go. There we go. All right, so then to the card base, here's our Night of Navy, and it's just going to open from the side there. And what I've done is I've taken some very vanilla cardstock. Oops, look at, I'm reusing, stamped on the back side, and ran it through the square lattice embossing folder. And here's another thing from the retired list, is the striped 1 1/4 inch grosgrain ribbon. This one is in Night of Navy, and is one of the colors. Some of it is staying around, but is one of the colors going away. Put a little tape on here, just on the ends. Bring this around the back here. Try and get that straight. There we go. And I always put a little bit of tape here on the ribbon once I get it, because it's just a little bit higher there. All right. There we go. Got that kind of centered on the card. And then our greetings. So I've got the our Night of Navy ink again, and I'm gonna do something, like I said, a little bit different than Happy Birthday. I'm gonna do Happy Father's Day, and this one is from Teeny Tiny Wishes. It's that one that's got a whole bunch of greetings in it. And since that's a little bit bigger, I'm gonna pull out the decorative label punch here and punch that out. And put a little tape on there, and I'm going to put that right behind my focal point here. There we go. You see that? All right, one last little thing here, and that is this Baker's Twine. This is something new from the Summer Mini Catalog, and it comes in several colors. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just put a piece here just to kind of add a little bit of interest to the ribbon. I'm going to tie a little knot. Whoops, looks like my name is running away on me, and it's upside down to you. I guess I didn't realize that. So here I am. Go check out my website. Silly me. It's kind of fun doing things upside down. Here we go. There we go. Now we're almost done. I'm just going to play with that just a little bit to get it a little bit better how I want it. So let's get that out of the way. And listen to my squeaky chair as I step back. I forgot my dimensionals, and those of you that know me know that I can't live without my dimensionals. Straighten me out there too. These if you have some that are tough to get off, if you poke your fingernail in the middle of them, it brings the edges up and they're a little bit easier to get off. Here we go. There we go. Ta-da! Isn't that a great masculine card? I just love it. Like the texture, like the fun. So keep in mind a couple things going away. The Night of Navy ribbon, the embossing tool are on the retired list. So make sure that you check those things out until the end of this month. And then from the Summer Mini Catalog, remember, here's the Sail Away stamp set, and here's the front of it. And you can check it all out here on my website. I'm right side up now, www.stampinbj.com. Thanks for tuning in, folks. Have a great day.